Pisces, thank you for tuning in to Perfectly Imperfect Tarot. This is Green Eyes here with your reading. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Martians, astronauts. Pick a node. It does not matter to me. I love you all. Cross watchers, I am a snitch. I'm telling you now. Please don't curse me in the comments. Love you too. Pisces, this is a judgment-free zone, but you will hear the truth. There's no gender or age, only energy. You're going to hear me use terms he, she, her, him, they, them, it, heifer, pay it no mind. Feel the energy. Remember, roles can always be reversed. Pisces, I thank you. Like, share, subscribe, emails, comments, love tokens, donations. Thank you. Thank you, and I thank you again. Absolutely. All right, let's talk about your energy. Coming into your energy, I have to say it's a complete 180. Yeah, I think the last time I talked to you guys, I felt unseen, you know, like I'm being picked last for kickball. And this time, this week, I feel like you're picked first. I feel very noticed, acknowledged. You know, I feel like somebody is missing you or wants to include you, like they're having an event and I gotta call Pisces, I gotta text Pisces. You know, that's how I feel. I feel desired in your energy. I feel wanted. The funny thing is that Pisces, in your energy, I feel like you're not paying it no mind. You know, it's almost as if you had to kind of say, I don't care, or F it, for somebody to pay attention, or, you know, somebody to appreciate your presence. Even a job, you know, maybe you took vacation and they just didn't see your contribution at the time, but now your absence is absolutely recognized, okay? Absolutely recognized. So let's see what's going on. We're pulling from the Queen of the Moon Oracle for you today. Can I have Pisces, please? Hello. Purity. Yeah, it's original. You're not trying this. And I think because you took your hands off of it, it's flowing naturally now. You know, purity is innocence. Purity is authenticity. And it's not that your love or your individualism, your presence isn't authentic, but sometimes it can be overlooked because it's simply expected. You know, Pisces will do it. Pisces will show up. Pisces will pay. Pisces will, you know, Pisces will take care of it. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly think that this is, you're going to realize, not just they're realizing your authenticity, but it's making you do the same as well. I have to say that, Pisces. It's like you're going to say, wow, I really had to remove myself for you to see me. You know, if you see me in my absence, but you can't see me in my presence kind of energy. So there's a few things going on here. There's two sides to this energy because as you can see, there's darkness coming in. And when darkness comes in, it's not like the boogeyman or nothing like that, right? It's just an energy of reflection. It's an energy of peace. It's an energy of purge, you know. Darkness comes in, you know, let's say in maybe the middle of the night, and it's like, this is the real time that I can honestly feel like I'm having a clear thought. Sometimes life is so chaotic that you really can't have a moment of peace or clarity until the dark of the night. But see how you balance this now coming in with justice, Libra energy. So it's like there's this awareness with purity. There's an awareness with authenticity with this purity. There's the understanding of the innocence. And there's also the understanding of things that you have done or said or been a part of, sight unseen. You know, literally her eyes are covered. Because your love was pure. It was real. You didn't have, I don't need to know I'm there. I don't need, what do you need? You know what I'm saying? That's how kind of you've been in many people's lives. And as well as, you know, your work ethic is the same way. You will double down and get the job done, sight unseen. I'll take care of whatever it is, right? Whatever it is, you'll do it. But now it's like an understanding of, wow, you know, I'm so tired of feeling left out or lost or overlooked or all of these things. So you remove yourself, with this, that separation, you realize these things, but now there's balance coming in. Because to be honest, we might all want to say that, yes, I'm a light person. I live in the light, the light, the light, the light, but we live in the world. Hello? Let's just keep it decent. So it's your responsibility, our responsibility as human beings with this experience here, wearing the skin suit, to balance that. It's our responsibility to balance the energies that affect us, to balance the energies that pull from us, to balance the energy, honestly, that we pour into. It's definitely, but you have a visit coming, unexpected, coming behind that. You got a visitor or an unexpected encounter. That's what it more feels like. Usually unexpected would represent like somebody that calls out the blue or shows up out the blue. That feels like more so encounter. Like you're going to run into somebody, I don't know, at the supermarket, really, it's just like happenstance. I got to pick my words for y'all. Y'all so meticulous with the daggone words. I love y'all though, but you keep me on point. That's for sure. You keep me on point. All right, we're doing your spread today with Nefertari. Divine Feminine is in this darkness. You might be very fertile right now or having fertility issues. Yeah, there it is. Yep. That's okay, y'all. For those that for the feminine, that maybe you have some lady parts that are giving you some trouble. They got all kinds of technology these days, so keep your chin up. Let's have the core for Pisces. Please and thank you. Eight of Wands reverse. Yeah, you slowed down. Eight of Wands is literally jumping, jump, jump, jump. That's how you always are. Pisces, I love you, but you guys literally will jump through the window before you even finish your own sentence, let alone listen to the whole sentence. I'm on my way, right? I got it. I'm doing it. I mean, you're shopping for Christmas in June. Hello, Pisces, come on. But this time, not right now. You slowed all that down. You said, I am focusing on alignment. Lovers at the bottom. This is an energy of divine alignment. It either calls you to your person or it calls you to your destiny. Something that is aligned for you. And that's what you've been really trying to focus on, because that way it covers all the bases, right? Spiritual edification and growth, logic, clarity and thinking, people, places, and things. When you're in alignment, it covers all the bases. Crown this energy, please, for Pisces. What's hanging over Pisces' head? The Ten of Pentacles, and it's sideways. I love this because it's a process. You're starting to understand what abundance is and maybe what you thought it was, or vice versa. Maybe somebody didn't think you were worthy, or the job thought they could do it without you, and now they're understanding. So, abundance comes in many forms, many forms. Your health, your family, your understanding, your anchor, even your spiritual relationship with the Most High, right? It covers all of that. But the Seven of Wands is here to assist you with calibrating. If it was a car, isn't that how you do it? Realign, recalibrate, get the tires even. I forgot what you rotate. What is not the rotating? The balance or something. It's like all of these things are now taking place in your life, in every area of your life, because of that alignment. That's what I was trying to say earlier with that Lover's energy. It's like you are now standing on business, Seven of Wands here, on what is actually for you. okay? Not just what you like, not just what feels good, not what smells good, but what is in alignment for the betterment of you. Is that a word? I don't know. For the growth of you. How about that? And what that's rooted to. Is it rooted to the same core values and belief system that you have? What's working against Pisces right now? The Emperor coming in sideways. So when to hold them, when to fold them, when to walk away, when to run is always an issue, right? I'm telling you. And this is an internal battle for you. There's also something else here. If you're a person that says, I know I'm like that, my mother did it, my father did it, I got that from my grandfather, like I know I'm like that, and you know the core, the root, the potatoes, you know the source of that trauma or of that bad habit or of that way of thinking, you know, if you know, then you're responsible to get that under control. Now, if it's a blood tie, like I said, the parent, the grandparent, things like that, if that's a blood tie, you feel like you're fighting something generational that's within you, then you do, and you're chosen to break that chain. I just explained this yesterday. Think of a chain. It's a link, right? It's link, 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 link. That's what makes the chain. But if you're responsible to break the chain, then you now become the first link in the new line, okay, that's not connected to that source of foolishness. Did that make sense? So being the first link now, it's not a link that has support. Because nothing is attached to it, you become the support for the links to follow you. Did that make sense? So I say that because, Pisces, there's a bit of, I love you. There's a bit of control issues here. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of, this Emperor feels like the doctor that diagnoses themselves, or the attorney that represents themselves, or the person that's struggles with addiction, but they're also their own counselor. Like, there's a little of that in here. If I don't know how to explain that. I'm trying to give it examples because, you know, I read energy, but that's where the inner conflict comes from, because it's like on one side, you might know the meat and potatoes of the issue, but then on the other side, you also know the solution. And it's kind of like you rode the wave of, because you know the solution, that means it's not really as big of a deal or as big of a problem because you already know the source of the problem. Did that make sense? It's like, I'm aware of the problem and I know how to fix it. So there's nothing to address. But the problem isn't going anywhere. It keeps popping up, and it interferes, I think, sometimes, Pisces, with your ability to maintain balance, control. Did that make sense? It turns into conflict within you, and then it creates conflict outside of you with other relationships that you have, because when somebody says something to you about it, here's the king saying, Pisces, you know, you always stick your fingers in my food, and I don't like that, you know, something like that. All right. And then you boss up. Well, my father did that to me. My mother did that to me, you know, and I turned out okay. You understand? But overall, what it seems like you're kind of like, how can I say this? It's like you're turning the trauma into the power. Like with this Ace of Wands, you would turn that situation into power, and like it's in your control, but at the same time, you're fighting the same thing. Did that make sense? You're trying to defend yourself. I hope I'm explaining this right. I'm struggling with this one, y'all, but you're very intelligent, so you can understand through my own cuckoo, because I don't have the words for this one, I don't think. But I hope you get what I'm saying of what works against you, okay, in this process right here of trying to get balance, maintain balance, identify abundance, stand on business, and be consistent with it, you know? Woo. Where's this coming from? For Pisces, please, past energy, please and thank you. The Ten of Wands. Yeah, you said F it. You put it down. I said that earlier when I came into your energy. It's like you had to, I said, you're not even paying attention because you dropped it like a hot potato, the Ten of Wands. You said, I have carried Tom, Dick, Harry, Mojo, Sally, and Curly for too long. I am not going to continue to break my back. You know, Ten of Wands is the ending of carrying every single thing you pass by on your way to life. You know, that on that road to life, you see a problem. Oh, I got it. You see another one. I got it. You see somebody else's problem. I got that too. Don't worry about it. And then after a while, your hands are full. You're walking slow because you can't see where you're going. Your back hurt because you're bent over trying to hold all this crap. But you said no more. And you really kind of said, I'm out of here. I want clarity. I want peace. I want tranquility. I want to be able to have a clear thought without invasive influence. And that's where I think the nighttime comes in for you. I think at night you're finding a little bit of that right now. All right. Where are we going? Okay, here we go. So now it's time to face the truth. Hello. They came right back. They came right back. Five of Wands, King of Swords. Now it's time to face the truth. It's not that you avoid it because you know, but you don't fight it. It's time to put your dukes up with it, you know? Yeah, I know, you know, I used to hate when my mom and dad used to eat off my plate, and, you know, that might have really bothered you. And now the fact that you do it to somebody else, or you don't see it, and you know it's a problem, it's like, I know it's a problem, and then you say, okay, well, I don't do that. Let's just say that's what you say in Pisces. I don't do that. I don't do to people what was done to me. That's why I love so hard. That's why I give so much. That's why I was carrying so much, because I was trying not to be like the problem that I feel, be like the people that I feel cause problems in my life. But you never fix you. You never really balanced and got control of that emotion. I mean, think about it, Pisces. This is your spread right now, right? And your water, there's not one drop on the table. You're embodying energies, which is fine to handle situations, but you're pulling down from things. You're pulling down, mostly it looks like fire here with all these wands, but you're pulling down from other energies instead of the one you master, because the one that you master has been the one that you felt has given you the most trouble, which is your emotions. You know what I'm saying? How you emotionally respond. Okay, so going forward, yes, peace is still on the mother-loving menu at the top of the list, right? But we also want some water. Where's the happiness? Where's the laughter? Where's the love? You know, the self-love. I'm not talking about people, places, and things. I'm literally talking about you. Nine of Cups is independent. Your happiness, your fulfillment, your feelings, your bliss, okay? But sometimes it's like it's been a mind game with you, or a mind game that you were a part of, maybe, that you didn't even realize, you know, that you were a player in somebody else's mind game. Whatever it was just a constant mental struggle of competition or wars or winning or control, or, you know what I'm saying? And you're tired of that. So it's time to mentally make peace with, listen, I know people, places, and things can hurt just like they can help. But I know that if I have to deal with those same issues again, I can now speak up for myself. Get your hands out of my plate. I can now speak up for myself. I don't tolerate that anymore. I don't do that anymore. Now it's not jumping out the window to help. Let me check my schedule. Let me check my budget. I'll get back to you and see what I can do, but you're in my prayers. You understand? You start to actually control now the flow of that need to respond so quickly, okay? That way now you can mentally put down, because physically you did it with the Ten of Wands, but now we're working on the process of how to do it mentally, right? And in order for this to happen, you have to work with evidence. That's why the Ten of Pentacles crown you, so that you can acknowledge what's real, what you hold in your hand, and what's actually in your mind. You understand? Once you get this realization, you're free. This is the Sun. The happiness of the Sun is not because it's really funny. The happiness of the Sun is because there's a revelation, there's a reveal, there's an awareness. You know, the light bulb went from 40 to 100, and you're like, oh my God, I didn't see that, and it was right there. The happiness of the Sun is authentic. It's the baby with no pamper. They don't care. They don't care if they got one sock on. They don't care if their hair is combed. They just want to play because it's authentic. You understand? It's pure. That's what we're going for. But you have to protect it because it's in you. It's always been in you, but sometimes you have not defended it like you should have, protected it like you should have. So now going forward, as you reconnect with this energy, discernment is required. Really looking at things, the meat and potatoes of them, looking at things that you've invested in and saying, is this going to serve me? Like, am I wasting my time? Or should I just put in some more work and see what happens? Those are going to be some tough choices, because that's sometimes where you really falter the most. You know, making this decision, because that's what makes you hold on too long. You always hold on with hopes, you know, and there's nothing wrong with hope, but you have to balance it with being realistic. And the only way to do that is to face the truth. You're going to have to fight that. You're going to have to fight and put the truth on the table with the meat and potatoes. That way you can have a full understanding. There's nothing wrong with operating in love. Nana's titties, woo, goodness, safe, loving, warm, protecting, filling. Oh, you know I love my Queen of Cups. Love it. But they have to be balanced. You see that come right back? They have to be balanced in order to be healthy, because otherwise, love bomb, obsession, codependency, those things come out of love too, right? I'm just saying, love you, okay? So let's a little bit at a time, Six of Pentacles here, but balance. Nobody's asking you to change your life today. We're just saying this reading is like, you know, take a step, sometimes take a step back. Just watch, review, weigh, you know, watch, review, weigh. Because if you're going to fight, you have to know what you're fighting for, what you're fighting with. You know what I'm saying? What you're fighting for, who you're fighting, I'm just saying, I love you. But let's get those details on the table before you put the dukes up, okay? All right. Woo. I hope this helps. If any event you say, Green Eyes, listen, I don't know you. You don't know me. This is not my life. I'm okay with that. Please check your moon or rising. Don't take the energy if it's not yours. Leave it here for someone else, okay? Everybody, thumbs up, subscribe. Make sure you guys are notified of future readings. It's free, and it does support the channel. So let the rhythm hit the algorithm, all right? If you're interested in a personal appointment, I respond to email requests only. My email is perfectlyimperfecttarot@gmail.com. If you do like what you get here, you look for these videos, they help you, they feed you. Even if you're simply entertained, please sow where you come to eat, okay? I eat off of what you sow. Donation information is below the video. There's also links for CashApp and PayPal for your convenience. In advance, thank you so very much. Absolutely. Other than that, guys, remember, we are all perfectly imperfect. And I'll talk to you next time.